you told us you have this on your LinkedIn bio as well. That third time is this thing is the way to glory. Third time is when you cracked it. Can you run me through your CAT journey?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, I graduated in 2018 and took up this job as a developer,
Yeah.
and that was also CAT 2018 was also my first attempt. So just few months before CAT, when the registrations were open, I heard from my friends that there is this exam called CAT. I was not aware of this exam before that. And then that is when I got to know, okay, so this is what I want to do, and this MBA is going to help me, and that CAT is the way I have to get into this MBA. And I right away went and registered for it, having no idea about the level of competition in this CAT, right? So you would be knowing like 2.5 lakh people writing, 2.5 to 3 lakh people writing, and the level of competition, like
You have to be in
being a
the top
gem,
1 percentile.
yeah, being a gem scoring even 98 to 99 doesn't guarantee an admission in top B schools. So but I wasn't aware of any of this. I just went ahead, registered for CAT, took up few basic materials like basic topics like what is simple interest, what is compound interest, prepared on the percentages, prepared on that. Gave up CAT. I thought I was already ready to get into this top 10 to 15 people. And CAT 2018 was the eye opener, which kind of showed me the level of competition. Okay, this is how it is. This is the amount of effort people put in to get into MBA, and I knew that I had definitely not done that. And I scored around 84% in CAT 2018. But I knew somewhere, I always knew that I was good at aptitude. So be it during my engineering placements, the kind of aptitude test that we attend, I felt I was kind of better than the rest of my friends. So I thought this is not it. This is I hadn't put that effort. So now on I have to put that effort and probably try to achieve something better, get into those top 15 to 20 colleges at least. And that is when I started preparing seriously for CAT 2019. And I mean, topic wise, I prepared really good and gave up few marks that weren't enough because I was also working. I also had this job, so I couldn't spare much time. But I mean, that is the story with most of the people. I think they go that extra mile. Maybe I didn't go that extra mile there. So I ended up scoring 96 in CAT 2019.
19.
96, yeah. But then, there is always this feeling, right, after exam.
And you can do
We
better.
look back at the question paper and see, damn, I knew this question. I could have done it better. I could have scored much more. I could have scored another 10 to 15 marks there.
Yeah, yeah,
So that was the kind of feeling I had. So I thought, okay, fine. CAT 2020 is going to be my last shot. Whatever I get in this, I'm going to enter MBA, some college there. So that is when I started giving more marks because my foundation on concepts was already kind of strong for my CAT 2019 preparation. I started giving more marks and analyzing each mark to the detail. That would be the fact. That would be one thing that I would advise anyone if they are aiming for something higher. Giving marks and analyzing them is the main thing. So trying out different strategies during the mock, analyzing them, and then seeing out whether the strategy worked, whether you should use it in the actual exam or not. That was a game changer for me, and that took me to 99 percentile
Wow.
in CAT 20.
99.73 to be precise.
No, 99.73 was in CAT 2023, which I just wrote after my MBA. I was just curious. So then CAT 2020, I scored 99.01.
So imagine after getting to do your MBA, you're scoring 99.73, but there's no use.
I know that feel, bro. Like after doing MBA, scoring 99.73 and getting call from IIM Bangalore.
Oh
Now,
my God.
definitely didn't have any plan of doing second MBA, and I know that that is, yeah.
Acha, Dishan, when you gave your last attempt in 2020 and you got 99.01 percentile, were you working in that period as well?
I was working till October of 2020, and just a month before CAT, I knew this is the thing. This is my last attempt, and I'm going for MBA after this. So I didn't want to spend more time there. So I quit my job in October 2020, just 1 to 1.5 months before CAT. And I would say I would say that was a very bad move that I did there because not having plan B, right? That is the toughest part of giving CAT because CAT comes once in a year, right? And when you don't have plan B, you have so much pressure on that particular day when you're writing exam. Because right before CAT 2020, all I could think was, if this is not going to work out,
Fates.
what am I going to do?
I'll
Yeah,
come on the road.
that
Yeah.
was the pressure that was going on, and I think that is one reason why performance was not up to my peak there during the exam. So the night before CAT 2020, I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for a minute. I remember calling up around 3:30 a.m., calling my mom up at 3:30 a.m., saying that I'm not able to sleep. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I had the morning slot where I had to report at 6:30 in the morning. And so that was, I entered the exam with red eye, with those sleepy eyes. And the first section, which was VARC, yeah, there you have to read all those long right? That is where I kind of lost it. That was, I mean, that was the section that brought me down. So I scored below 80 percentile, so which is like the cutoff by most of the sectional cutoff of 80 is what is followed by most of top B schools, right? So that was one reason why I couldn't get into probably something better.
Acha, what about the rest of the examinations? Didn't you appear for ZAT, TestNet,
Yeah,
C?
I appeared for ZAT and SNAP. Had pretty good percentile in SNAP. I had cracked SIBM Pune as well. I had got an admission letter, offer letter from them. But then I chose IIT Delhi over this thing. And for the reasons I would be telling in this podcast.
So, building upon that as well, is there anything unique that you did with your preparation? Apart from analyzing mocks, is there anything else that you'd like to advise all the aspirants for?
Okay. So one thing is, understanding the concept is the core of CAT. Because if you don't understand the concept, let's say simple interest, you just learn simple, okay, this is the PNR by 100 is simple interest. You finish it there, you're not gonna make it, because the kind of question that will be asked. See, CAT is not one of those exams where you're asked straightforward questions. So not like they give you principal amount, number of years, the rate of interest, and they ask you to calculate simple. That is not how it's going to work, right?
Exactly.
It's not like just put substitute for PNR and get simple interest. You need to understand those questions. For that, going to the core of each concept is what is important. And second thing is understanding strengths and weakness, right? So everyone, for me, when it comes to quantitative aptitude, arithmetic was my area of strength, and I knew that. Speed, distance, time, percentages, simple interest, mixtures, allegations, these were my strengths, areas of strengths, and that is something I wanted to capitalize on during the exam. So, and also understanding the weakness, for me, algebra was that part where I knew that I wasn't good at. So during the exam, when I see algebra question, only if it's very easy to solve, I would go ahead do it. If it is something above that, I would just mark it and then go to the next question, finish all arithmetic problems. So playing on those areas of strengths and weakness is what you need to learn for CAT.
Getting the basics right and analyzing your strengths. That is the key to bettering your preparation.